My name is Goku, and today I am surrounded by all my greatest foes.
We going higher and higher, higher, until we on top.
Everyone here could have had a much better life if they just accepted my mercy and changed their ways.
Bro, what? Bro, I know he didn't just sit there and say everybody could have just had a much better life if they would have accepted your mercy and changed their ways. I said there's actually quite a few people that, like, Goku killed a lot of people. I hope they really send some people up there from Dragon Ball to, like, really get on his ass.
Well, I never got that proposition, Kakarot! Oh!
Hey, yo, they really sat there and they blasted fucking Goku and Raditz, and Piccolo got his kill on Goku. They didn't even bring Raditz back. Raditz and Nappa did not get to come back. Like, he's not wrong. Look.
Hey there, brother. Did you seriously just forget my name? What? No! How could I possibly forget my own brother's name? How have you been, Nappa? Oh my god.
They call him Nappa is... He had more screen time with Nappa, I think. Or... No, but like... Yo, that's crazy.
I came all the way here looking for answers, and you don't even remember who I am! Wait, what answers? Why is it that you'll bend over backwards trying to redeem every monster you meet, but you never once tried with me?
Ooh, that's actually a great point. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Piccolo just blasted this man.
Well, you were kind of a jerk. You kidnapped my son.
So was Vegeta! Piccolo! The androids!
Piccolo kidnapped his son.
Boo! Yet somehow they... Piccolo! The androids! Boo! Yet somehow they all got your endless patience and second chances!
Hey, I gave you a chance too! And you betrayed me the second I let my guard down!
Yeah, okay, you're right, I did do that! But I was hoping you'd try a little harder!
I said, I am your brother, bro. He really did just let Piccolo kill him like it was nothing. But he didn't know that Piccolo was gonna kill him, so...
I'm your brother!
Oh, so you were playing hard to get this whole time? You wanted me to chase after you!
Yeah! Yes, like you did with Vegeta! That man leveled entire cities, and you still kept showing up!
Well, you kind of died too fast, you know.
Why didn't you revive me?
Oh well, you know how it is. The Dragon Balls have that cooldown period.
You've used them 40 times since I died!
Okay, true, but we needed them for more important—
You wished back Yamcha multiple times!
Well, I can't risk reviving you for the chance of you becoming good.
You literally let Frieza out of hell! The guy who obliterated our entire race!
He's incredibly strong, and we really needed him for that tournament.
Why didn't you ask me for the tournament?
There's no way they're trying to say that Roshi is stronger than Raditz.
I'm a Saiyan too!
Well, you know, your power level was always
You brought Krillin! You think I'm stupid?
Look, it's just the timing never really worked out.
You had decades! Decades, Kakarot!
Okay. You want the truth? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I totally forgot you existed. Like, completely wiped from my memory.
Because Toriyama probably did. R.I.P. the GOAT. R.I.P. Toriyama. It's a R.I.P. the GOAT. Y'all see the new information about Dragon Ball Super that's coming out? We are getting it reanimated, and we're getting the Galactic Patrol arc, where we're going to see Vegeta hit the Spirit Fission. And with Spirit Fission, that means that he gets to split anything in half. So any fusions, if he punches it with his Spirit Fission technique, it splits, which is exactly how they ended up getting the win. So it was Vegeta, and this is a spoiler, so if y'all haven't seen it yet, I said I'd turn the volume down, but that man Vegeta hits that Spirit Fission, and they gave this nigga Goku a Susanoo, or Susanoo, like a Sasuke Madara Uchiha Susanoo, and it's literally Goku in key. And I was so pissed when I read that. I'm like, why the fuck are we stealing shit from Naruto? I'm like, maybe pay homage to Kishimoto. I love it, but we really gonna give this man a Susanoo? Like, what? Come on, like a Susanoo?
Until like 30 seconds ago.
That's what I thought. You know what the worst part is? I spent years in hell, actual hell, thinking about what our lives could have been. If you just brought me back, let me stand beside you, we could have been a real family.
Yep.
I could have been there for Gohan and Goten, protected them when you were off saving the universe.
I said he could have. That would have been a nice little thing, but that's what Piccolo is for. I said he could never replace Piccolo.
Trained with them, watched them grow up, been the uncle they deserved. Instead, you just erased me. Moved on like I was nothing, like I never existed at all. We could have been brothers.
They could have been brothers. I mean, you're still brothers. He just forgot about you.
Real brothers. Something our father
Right.
might have actually been
Messed up.
proud of.
I should have been a better brother. Family matters. It really does. I'm gonna fix this, okay? I'll bring you back. First thing tomorrow. I promise. Nappa.
Fuck you! You!
Hey, yo, Nappa is crazy. Listen,
Why would I need to do better when I'm already perfect?
I said, I wanna hear what argument that Cell has to say. Because honestly, if we're going by Cell's logic, Cell was just doing what he was supposed to because that's just his DNA. He said, I got Goku, got Vegeta, Gohan in my DNA. Got Piccolo and Frieza, they just chilling in my DNA. I got all these motherfuckers going in my DNA. I got Hustle, then it. Like, Cell was supposed to be the end all be all perfect being. Like, he was a combination of Goku. Okay, I lied. It wasn't Gohan. It was Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Piccolo, and Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, and Piccolo. And then some of the android, when they fused together with the androids, he's the perfect specimen. Like a machine part bio, he's the first. Like he is perfect. It was never supposed to go beyond the Cell saga, but y'all bullied Toriyama back in the day to make more content, and he did. And I love it because I love this shit, man. I love this shit.
Oh, really? You honestly still believe that?
What do you mean?
You still think you're perfect? I mean, it's been a long time, you know. We've progressed so much since your final form was supposed to be the ultimate one.
Idiot. What do you think I've been doing all those years in hell? Sleeping? I evolved too. Way beyond my final form. Behold, Ultra Super Perfect Cell.
Oh, that's really impressive. I can sense that power. You're almost as strong as my Super Saiyan 3. Man, you could have been a real challenge about 10 years ago. Seriously, impressive.
What? 10 years ago? You mean you've evolved past this form?
Yeah, to be honest with you.
Good. I expected that. That's exactly why I had to invent this superior form. Behold,
Is he just gonna become more swoller? Hell yeah.
Super Divine Prime Perfection Cell.
Oh, cool. This one has divine energy. Reminds me of when I first achieved God Key about 5 years ago. Did you do the ritual or something?
You can act unsurprised, but I bet you didn't see this one coming.
He's gonna be blue.
Superior, Ultra Divine, God, Hyper...
This is really what Dragon Ball Z is, just more and more forms.
Flawless Perfection Cell.
That form could cause some real trouble. For that one random form Future Trunks achieved when we were fighting.
You think you're funny? Fine. How about this? Mega, Giga, Ultra, God, Hyper, Peak, AI-powered, Perfect Perfection Cell.
AI Perfection Cell.
Pro Max!
Well, Yamcha has a new form that could probably rival that one.
You gotta be kidding me.
Relax. I made that one up. But if I'm being honest, it could probably match Piccolo's new orange form, which is very impressive.
Namekian? You can't be serious.
I am.
I didn't want to use this one because I haven't fully mastered it yet, but you're forcing my hand. Behold, Supreme, Ultimate, Limitless, Awaken, Gear, Fit.
This is how those Super Saiyan Super Saiyan 5 and Super Saiyan 7. Y'all seen Super Saiyan 12? This is how Super Saiyan, like the Super Saiyans that we were making up as kids used to look.
It's Sharingan, Quantum, Nurmagomedov, Mega, Ultra, Divine, Perfect, Perfection Cell, Full Power, Pro, Max! Okay, now we're talking. I can't pretend this one isn't on our level because it definitely is. This is actually a really serious form. You know what? If there's another tournament of power, I'll definitely consider inviting you. You can come with us and stay ready on the bench in case one of us gets injured. Fuck you!
Do you truly believe that everyone could become good? Even my kind?
Well, Frieza's kind of starting to do better. He helped a lot during the tournament.
He is definitely not.
Some motherfuckers are just evil. And evil, good and evil are subjective. So depending on what you believe and what you grow up, that is what you believe as your moral compass. So there's a good chance that they just think like that and they don't think there's anything wrong with what they're doing.
Plus, my brother's an idiot. He doesn't really count.
You know, Cooler, I've been thinking.
That's a first.
Why did King Cold give his entire empire to Frieza instead of you, even though you're the older son?
I chose independence. I operate my own
Fact check. King Cold did not simply choose Frieza out of favoritism. According to Cold Force archives, a formal empire-wide vote was held between the two heirs. Participation was mandatory. Results were public. Frieza received 97% of the votes. What? I did not know that. That is actually fucking cool. Look, that is actually cool as fuck. You learn something new every day about this damn show, guys. I said, you learn something new every day. I'm like, sheesh.
Territory. I don't need that.
Weird. Why would you leave an already established empire?
I built my own business. Unlike my brother, I'm self-made.
It says, Cooler claims he's doing better on his own. Our investigation found evidence of no successful planetary conquest. The closest achievement on record is that Cooler purchased multiple stars from buyastar.com and renamed them using a numbered system in an apparent attempt to imitate Frieza's planet registry.
I'm not some Nepo baby.
So you managed to run a successful business with only those 3 mid-tier soldiers as your employees.
They're not my employees. They were freelancers, actually.
Oh my god. No, come on. It says Cooler's freelancers were not freelancers. They were Frieza Force soldiers personally summoned by Frieza and informed they would be executed unless they agreed to work for his brother, who was, quote, going through something. After several weeks under Cooler's leadership, all 3 of them formally requested execution anyways, stating they would rather die than wear uniforms with only one shoulder.
So you're completely on your own now.
Yes, and I'm doing way better like this. Without the headache of managing an empire.
And you have many clients?
I technically have 1 client.
It says, Cooler states that he technically has 1 client. This is accurate. That client is Frieza. Financial records confirm. Frieza occasionally hires Cooler for small tasks, not out of strategic necessity, but because he feels bad. Frieza does not refer to these payments as business transactions. He refers to them as allowance.
But it's all I need. He pays very well.
And do you actually enjoy it?
I actually don't do it anymore. I'm retired.
It says Cooler describes himself as retired, claiming competitors pay him to stay out of the market. This has never occurred. It's just Frieza paying him to stay out of the way.
My competitors are paying me to stay out of the market.
From now on, that's what I'm telling Chi-Chi when she asks why I'm unemployed.
A mortal who...
Yeah, this motherfucker right here was never going to change, and there was nothing that Goku was going to do to convince this man right here that he was not the issue.
Dares offer mercy to a deity. You represent everything that is wrong with this universe, Son Goku.
Man, come on, you're still on that nonsense?
Yes, he's still on that nonsense. Some people are still on old shit, and they're never gonna let it go.
Only thing that doesn't make sense is how we allow filthy mortals to live among us.
What do you mean, we? You know, I'm starting to understand this whole God thing. And honestly, I don't even think you're one.
I am a Supreme Kai.
He said, the Supreme Kais have always been weak, except when they fought Majin Buu back in the day. So the Supreme Kai now was trash. Older Kai, trash. Who else? That's that's 2 generations of Kais. He's trash. He had to use Goku's body in order to be cold. Like, do you see how trash they are? Like, in order to stand the chance, they have to use mortal bodies.
My kind created mortals like you.
But you were just a trainee, right? Me and Vegeta train with Whis. Guess that makes us pretty much the same.
I said, why he flexed on him like that? Flexed on him, then Goku. He said, we train with Whis. So we're technically...
We are born filled with divine energy. Mortals merely steal scraps of power.
Everyone's got divine energy now. Me, Vegeta, even Frieza has
Stolen power, handed out by incompetent gods who let mortals desecrate
Listen,
it.
I visited the
I said, if they can do it, why not?
Demon Realm. Your people are just guys who got picked for the job. Like Dende. He's the god of Earth now.
I said, listen, when did they go to the Demon Realm? Oh, that's what Daima is about. Okay, guys, I need to stop bullshitting. It's time for me to lock in and watch Dragon Ball Daima. Okay, if that's what Dragon Ball Daima is about, I'm fucking watching it. Say less.
And he's just a Namekian
The fact
kid.
that a pathetic mortal knows this much is itself a disgrace. The fact that you even get to speak to us.
Oh, I just figured something out. So Kais used to be mortals, and destroyers used to be mortals too, right? So really, mortals are kind of running everything? Like, we pick mortals to become gods, and then those gods watch over mortals, and then those mortals become gods. We're basically all just doing it ourselves.
A mortal is explaining the divine hierarchy to a god.
Yes, because if what they're saying is true, and if this is what Dragon Ball Daima's plot is about, they kind of just blew open the whole thing. So, like, they just really just made this an intricate plot. I like that they're going through and adding extra shit. If this is Toriyama's last piece of work, I'm going to definitely check it out.
This is exactly why the Zero Mortals plan was necessary.
I still don't get that plan. What was it even supposed to accomplish?
Eradicate every mortal in existence. Cleanse all the universes of your filth.
Okay, but what about Zeno-sama? How are you going to deal with him?
These easy balanced meals
What
kick
about
takeout to the curb.
Zeno-sama?
Factor
How are you
helped me
going
take
to
control
deal with
over what
him?
I'm eating and
How is he
spending on
going to
takeout.
deal with
I
him?
easily dropped
Chat, how
$40
did he
on
deal with
delivery
him?
fee
By
a week.
dying? I think that's
Wasn't
pretty
certain
accurate.
he truly existed.
What?
I hadn't yet reached that lesson with Master Gawasu.
What?
And he truly existed.
What about Zeno-sama? How are you going to deal with him?
I wasn't certain he truly existed.
What?
What? So he's a god, but he didn't know that Grand Zeno actually existed? That's actually crazy work.
I hadn't yet reached that lesson with Master Gawasu, okay?
Hold on. You decided to kill everyone in the entire multiverse before finishing God
The
School.
lesson plan was poorly structured.
So you dropped out and tried to commit multiversal genocide without even knowing the Omni King exists.
I had sufficient knowledge.
Dude, I'm friends with Zeno-sama, the guy you didn't even know was real.
I said, hey, yo. I said, I don't know if that's a flex or not, but I said, if you...
I think that...
I said, if you know the dude that is a myth to you and you're supposed to be a god, I'm just saying.
makes me more of a god than you ever were.
Well.
I've been waiting for this one.
How's my favorite monkey been keeping himself busy?
Training. Trying to get strong enough to beat you again.
Again? Oh, Goku, that's adorable. But I'm afraid those days are behind us.
What do you mean?
You only ever surpassed me because I never bothered to train. Now that I actually try, you'll never catch up.
Sure I will. I always do.
Listen carefully, Goku. Let's revisit your earlier claim.
Okay. Because Frieza is an intelligent son of a bitch. So Frieza is really about to dismantle this nigga right now.
You say you make people good, that those who accept your mercy become better. Isn't that right?
Well, yeah.
I'd like to offer a correction. You didn't make me good, Goku. You taught me something far more valuable.
What?
That being good is irrelevant. What matters is appearing good.
That's not...
I said being good is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is appearing good.
My entire life, I was honest about what I was. A tyrant, a monster. I sold planets, enslaved races, obliterated civilizations, and I never once pretended otherwise.
Because who was gonna stop him?
I wore my villainy like a crown. But you commit comparable atrocities while maintaining this pristine image.
Yes, he does. And he is absolutely right. We're going to sit through and we are going to go through everything that Goku has done wrong in order to do the same thing, but worse. So first of all, the Red Ribbon Army. Goku decimated and killed multiple people in Dragon Ball as a child in order to and dismantling the Red Ribbon Army. We're not going to ignore all the deaths that are at his feet. And then he lets a lot of people live to go on and they commit more atrocities when he could have put a stop to a lot of these things. He lets people escape so he can fight them later. He literally let Frieza go after he destroyed all of the Namekians. He murdered every single Namekian except, well, the little village that Vegeta murdered. But he destroyed every fucking village of all the Namekians that were on Namek. And he motherfucking just let Frieza go. He motherfucking let Gohan fight Cell because he knew Gohan would get there eventually. But if 16 didn't get his head sliced off by Cell and stepped on, Gohan might have never achieved Super Saiyan 2, which is a weird catalyst. But then there's so much more. Like, I made a whole video about all of the like, is Goku a good person? I literally made a whole video about that. And Goku is just Goku. He's not like it is the guys. If you do just act like you're just innocent and you're just a fucking dumbass, people are more likely going to forgive you than if you just own up to your shit and fucking just take responsibility for what you are. Goku's the perfect example of that, and I totally see where Frieza's about to go with this.
Commit atrocities?
Really? How many times have you prioritized a good fight over the safety of others?
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Never. I always protect my friends.
I said others, not your friends.
I said, you see what I'm saying? Goku do not fight for others. Goku fights for the clique, the gang, the squad. He's not a good person. I'm like, he's taking care of his homies.
Safety of others.
Never. I always protect my friends.
I said others, not your friends.
Boom!
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you can play dumb and naive all you want, but I know you. You know exactly what you're doing.
I'm not perfect, but you'd be wrong if you think I'm trying to show I'm something I'm not.
Well, yes, that's the beauty of it. Even you believe it.
They said he's a pathological... Dang, that's crazy.
That's what I learned. It's enough to simply believe you're the good guy, to believe that what you're doing is righteous. There's power in that. That power is why you beat me. It doesn't actually matter if what you're doing is good or bad. What matters is what you show people.
Hey, yo. He's not wrong, though. That's kind of how life is.
And when you're skilled at it, what matters is what you make people believe. And when you're an expert at it, like you, it's what you make yourself believe.
I really thought you were on the right track after the tournament.
You didn't make me good, Goku. You made me better. A better villain.
Because Goku's a villain.
You showed me that power isn't just physical. It's perception, reputation, influence. Why conquer planets through brute force when you can do it through other means?
What are you planning?
I said through other means. I said Goku's conquered the planet. He's befriended. Goku has conquered the Earth. He's befriended the most powerful, richest scientist who controls everything just off the fact that he just played dumb and innocent. And he's been gang ever since. And it's been, like they said, the Capsule Corp organization is a front for a larger alien gang organization, which the home base is Earth. And that's what the Galactic Patrol arc is going to be about.
Planning? I'm not planning anything. I'm simply existing, Goku. Training, observing, learning from the best teacher I ever had. You.
I'm not your teacher.
Oh, but you are. You taught me that consequences don't matter if people like you. You taught me that recklessness is acceptable if you frame it correctly. You taught me that the line between hero and villain is simply a matter of presentation. And here's the most delicious irony. I don't even care about defeating you anymore.
The thing is, he's so right. Oh my god, he's so right. Damn it!
You're not the goal, Goku. You're simply the benchmark, the proof that I've learned my lesson. When I achieve what I'm working toward, you'll see exactly what your mercy created.
What does that mean?
It means thank you, Goku, for teaching me that the universe doesn't punish monsters. It punishes honest ones.
What the fuck? That is a crazy statement. And it says the universe doesn't punish monsters, they punish honest ones. That is a fucking crazy statement, but that is so true. And just based off of shit and other things, I don't know why that's the first thing and that's the takeaway with all this, but sheesh, that's one hell of a lesson. I said, I'm gonna have to go back for that one. Hold up.
Oh, me that the universe doesn't punish monsters.
What does that mean?
It means thank you, Goku, for teaching me that the universe doesn't punish monsters. It punishes honest ones.
And we're gonna end that video off right there for that one. The universe doesn't punish monsters, they just punish the honest ones. I said, now that's one hell of a way to end that video. I said, I said, this was a good one. I said, this was a good one. I said, okay, that was a good one. I said, I like that one better than the Eren Yeager one because I probably know a little bit more about not a little bit more. Dragon Ball Z has been my whole life than what I would know about. Hold on. Let's see. All right, and then like, and then let's see what I have here for the watch laters.
Shame me? Y'all niggas can't shame me. Y'all don't know I don't give a fuck already. Y'all can't shame a nigga. Y'all got me fucked up.
What's your name?